All right, let's go. 9/20. Everybody should be able to look at that and say what? Yes, 0.45. Now, please, if you don't know, you have to ask. 0.45. All right, what?
Can I do two?
Yes, tell me what 2 is.
Negative 0.5 repeating.
Yes, we are amazing. Negative 0.5 repeating. If you forgot, please speak up. Remember, you're multiplying by 5 because you're making it out of 100. Multiply by 5, multiply by 5. That becomes 45 over 100, which is 0.45. That makes sense, right? Come on, that's what you have to do. Anytime you don't know something, just speak up. It's silly to sit there and not know something. It's absolutely silly. All right, because it's not really that hard if you know how to do it. All right, so let me explain if you forgot something, and it's okay, but tomorrow, same thing's coming your way. If you don't know it now, you're not going to know it tomorrow. Which I'm on number 2. We've done 1 and 2. That's all we've done. All right, now I'm on number 3. Negative 8 over 25. Tell me. Negative 0.32. Anybody have a problem with that being negative 0.32? Anybody? Lena, go. Number 4. What are you thinking? Do you remember what 3/8 was? No. No. Yes, but I wanted you to know the eighths. Who remembers what 3/8 was?
Is it 0.62?
No, that's 5/8. That's good though. Now listen to me. Let me tell you how you knew it wasn't that, because 3/8 less than a half.
Oh, I know.
5/8. 0.375. Everybody just put down 0.375 because we are brilliant. And now you're going to say, well, if I forget on the test tomorrow, I can just do what? Divide. So let's practice our division just to make sure. 8 goes into 3.0. How many times does 8 go into 30? How many? 3 times. With how many left over? So I put a 6 in the corner. 8 goes into 60. How many times? 7 times. 8 times 7 is what? 56. How much left over? 4. 8 goes into 40. There we have it, guys. All right, now remember, I'm asking you to speak up, please. Anybody have any questions? Any fraction can be turned into a division problem. That's what a fraction is, a division. All right, but we don't like to do it. All right, is everybody good with number 4? Bless you. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at number 5. Oh, number 5 was the tricky one. I'm going to let you tell me. You are amazing, girl. Thank you. And what do I get? Therefore, my answer is you are amazing. That was really nice. Very smart. Very smart. Everybody's good with that little trick. And let's say we forget, then we would just have to do the what? We'd have to do the division. So just to make you happy, I'm going to do the division because some of you aren't going to remember that tomorrow, that good little trick. How many times does 11 go into 70? 6 times. How much you left over? 4. How many times does 11 go into 40? 3. With how many left over? Now you know it repeats. 0.63 repeating. Isn't that nice? Very nice. Come on, if you forgot that, put a star by the ones you forgot and review it tonight. All right. Who's confident with 47 over 50? Mallory, what? Multiply by 2. And what is that? Yes, ma'am. 94 over 100, which is the same as? You are amazing. Thank you, guys. That was nice work. And plus, we did that before the hurricane. So that's really good for those of you guys. If you knew that, you know those first 6 going to be easy. All right. Just like this on the test tomorrow. Just like it. All right. Here we go. Now we got to convert decimals to fractions, which should be kind of easy for us. So this is our whole number. So it's just -5, and then I put what?
The 24 up top,
Over
100.
100. That's all there is to it. And then, of course, we have to reduce.
So you do.
So 4, I'm sorry, 4 does go into 24 and 100. So we're just going to divide by, no, not now. Right, so leave this as -5. And if I divide by 4, the top becomes a 6 and the bottom becomes a,
25.
there you have it, guys. Now, normally I said he was pretty smart when he asked me, do we convert it to an improper fractions? Not in this specific skill. You with me? Most of the time in advanced math, we do improper, but not for this specific skill. All right, just write it, the whole number, and then the fraction. All right, next, Aiden, tell me. Yes, sir. So that's brilliant. 27 over 99. Are we allowed to leave it like that though? Or do we have to reduce it? Yes, good job. So that becomes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There you have it. 3 out of 11. All right, very nice, very easy. All right, here we go. Oh, everybody knows 0.75. That's embarrassing. 0.75 is obviously what?
75 over
3/4. Nope, you don't even say 75 over 100. You just automatically say what? 3/4. You automatically just say 3/4. Everybody knows that. Is everybody with me? And if you forgot 75 is 3/4, I always said I remembered it because 3/4, right? 3/4 is 75 cents. That's what that means. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Here was the 0.125. Come on, peeps. What do we got? 0.125. What fraction was 0.125? 1/8. Thank you. 0.125 was 1/8. So we can write that now as -10 and 1/8. Now let's say tomorrow you forgot what that was. You have to do what? 125 over what number? 1,000. And then you have to divide that. Do I feel like dividing that? No. All right. But you would just divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5, or divide by 25, or divide by 125. All right.
Oh, we won't be like dividing them.
Yeah, that's right. No, I want you to know these facts. All right. Just like, again, I should write up here, just the ones you should know are the eighths, right? 1/8 we said was 0.125. All right. We said 3/8 was what? 0.375. We said 5/8 was 0.625. And we said 7/8 was 0.875. That's what I want you to know.
So basically it's just like 25, 75, 25, 75.
What it doesn't matter to me how you remember it.
Okay.
All right. Doesn't matter to me. All right. Uh-oh. 0.4 repeating. Evan, tell me. You are amazing. 4 over 9. All right. What about 0.36? Come on, somebody. Somebody else. Somebody else. Tell me. Yes, but you would say what first? 36 over 100, which reduces to. Thank you, sir. That's excellent. Excellent. What? Quickly.
40 over 99.
No. Because that would be 0.404040, not 4 repeating.
We're gonna be 84.
You with me?
Yeah.
Right. So 4 repeating, because there's only one number, it's only 19.
Okay.
You with me? If it's 2 numbers, it's what? 2 9s. If it's 3 numbers, it would be, yeah, that's how easy it is. All right, that's how easy. All right, here we go. Natural numbers. All right, we abbreviate natural number with a what? I know it's been a while. What letter? N. And now describe the natural numbers. What do we start with? Do you remember? What is it? No, not 0. 1, 2, 3, ... All right, that's what we're dealing with here. Whole numbers. What is whole numbers?
W is the abbreviation.
W is the abbreviation.
It's 0,
0.
1, 2, 3.
That's right. That's whole numbers. Integers. Who remembers what integer was? What letter? Not an I. Z. Yes. You guess what Q is? Yes. Don't forget Z for integers. Now you put dot, dot, dot. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, dot, dot, dot. Everybody happy with that? Everybody's good? All right, now we define a rational number. Rational number again was what letter? Q. Q was rational. Now I want everybody to write, how did I define rational for you? I told you to remember the root word. Ratio, that's how I remembered it. Ratio just means what? Yes, very smart. Thank you. Any number that can be written as a fraction is considered rational. That's what I want the definition to be. Any number that can be written as a fraction is a rational number. That's what your definition is. Any number that can be written as a fraction. All right. Now, irrational is what letters? IR. Thank you very much. And irrational, obviously, would be any number that cannot be written as a fraction. Any number that cannot be written as a fraction. All right. Does anybody need me to repeat that? Rational is any number that can be written as a fraction. Irrational is any number that cannot be written as a fraction. Now, let's give you some examples of irrationals. Irrational was the pi number, right? It was also a square root of not a perfect square, which would be like square root of 5. Then another one would be like 3.57183 dot, dot, dot. There's no pattern and it doesn't end. All right. All right, so here we go. Yes. No, you don't need to.
Like have a name.
It's a really fascinating number, right? Well, you'll learn that when you get to higher level math. All right. They didn't, pi is defined as the circumference of a circle divided by the diameter. It was a mystery of how that relationship, every circle divided by the diameter is the same number. That's what pi is. All right. All right. And later on in life, they'll teach you how they got those numbers. All right. 3.1419 and so on. All right. Now, identify all the sets. So -12, is -12 a natural number? Is it a whole number? Is it an integer? Yes. So because it's an integer, it's also what? A rational. Everybody with me on that? 16.7. That's automatically a Q. It's rational. The reason it's rational because you can make 0.77. Do you agree with that? So you just made it a fraction. Pi is what? Irrational. 7 is 7 a natural number? As soon as you say it's a natural number, it's everything else. So you can say natural, you can say whole, you can say integer, and you can say rational. The only one it's not is an irrational. And 0, is it natural?
No.
But is it whole?
Yes.
So as soon as you say it's whole, then you can just write the rest of them. So whole, then integer, then rational. Now this number down here doesn't repeat and it doesn't end, so it's irrational, IR. All right. All right, that was kind of nice, guys. We're on a good roll here. Keep it up, stay focused. Now we're just doing the multiplication. Now we're doing the last 2 days. All right. So let me have Brennan, why don't you tell me what to do here? Bless you. Yes, and what do I simplify? Yep, so the 2 becomes a, and the 6 becomes a So my final answer is 1 what? Yes, come on now. No silly mistakes tomorrow. Amaya, let's go. Tell me what to do. 25, please.
You will actually catch two across.
Yes, you can. That's good for you. And make it a, and the 4A. Now, this is not often the case, but don't forget, you can also cross out up and down, right? Yes, now you do.
Okay.
So 2 becomes a,
One.
yes, 10 becomes a, beautiful. Now multiplying, you get what? And don't forget the what? Yes, ma'am. All right, now remember, this is the time where you got to speak up. This is the time you speak up. Yes, good for you. If we weren't allowed to do up or down, I wouldn't have done up or down. So since you thought wrong, you got to correct your what? Correct your thought, girl. That's what I'm saying. That's what getting smart is. I'm not going to put anything on the board that's not correct. All right. So sometimes you make a mistake. You got to correct your mistake. If you forgot it, if you made a mistake on 25, you should start 25. And then tonight, redo it. You don't have to redo the ones you do know how to do. Redo the ones you don't know how to do. All right, Sydney, you up? Tell me about 26, kiddo. Good. Good. Yep. Final answer. Positive or negative? You are amazing. Perfect. 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 All right. Finley, you're up. What am I doing on 27? Good. Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Valdez, you up? All right, anybody have a problem now? I know I'm going fast because I want to make sure everybody gets through these problems. But if you're stuck, you don't know, you tell me. All right, here we go. Yep. Tell me that is. Beautiful. You are amazing. No, because it's not division.
And then you cross out the sevens.
Right. Is 19/3 a good answer for us? Yes, because we're in advanced math. And in advanced math, generally, we just write as improper fractions. But if I had to change that, everybody look up there and tell me what that is. As a mixed fraction, what would it be? 6 1/3, right? If you don't know that, raise your hand and let me explain it. Does everybody know that 6 1/3, right? Plus 3 goes into 19, how many times? 6. How many left over? 1. And the denominator stays the same. Does everybody remember that now?
Yeah.
Right, I just don't make you do that because we're going to be working with improper as we advance. All right, but you should know that. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at 29. Liv, why don't you help me? Go. Yes. You're amazing. Go. Yes. Good. 27 becomes a what? That's all right. Yes. Good. Positive or negative? You with me on this, right? All right, anybody have any objections to that? Anybody? All right, Quinn, you got the tough one here. Let's see what you can do, bud. Come on now, loud and proud, quickly. No, just tell me what the answer is. Good job. That's exactly what I want from everybody. Now, look at the positives and the negatives. How many negatives are there? So the answer is what? Do I have to write the negatives now? No, because we took care of it. We know the answer is positive. Okay, now, come on now, do a good job. Ooh, I like that. The 3 and 3 just crossed out. Could I have done the 3 and the 6? Yeah, but we get the same answer. Yes. Right? Shh.
8 becomes a 4, and the 3 becomes a 1,
Beautiful.
and then that's it. So
Wait a minute. Do I see 6?
6 and 6,
Yes.
and 3 and 1,
Mm-hmm.
so then you have
Yes.
you have 12 or
You're awesome. Which is obviously just. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, ma'am. Go. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It just takes a lot. It takes a lot more time though. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make you smart, right? If this goes, look, if you do that, it just takes too much time. You know what I'm saying? But listen to me. You do it how you feel comfortable, right? But you practice this way. But then if you get on the test, you just want to do it one by one. I'm okay with that. But you see what I'm saying, right? It just takes a lot more time, right? And tomorrow's a shortened class period, so we got to be careful with time. All right. Go. Tell me. It's first of all, is the answer going to be positive or negative? Yeah, so I don't have to do any negatives. All right. So here we go. Come on, girl. Good. 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 Nice. Anybody have problems here? Anybody having problems? All right, now remember, it's not good to just write down my answers. If you're looking up on the board, write down my answers and put them on your paper, put it on my paper. That's not the way you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be checking to see if you knew how to do the mixed to improper. All right, you're supposed to be not listening to her tell you what to cross out. You should be crossing out on your own. If you do it differently, it's going to be the same answer. Yes. All right, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Now, let me change here. Tell me what you want me to do. Wow, I like that. Beautiful. What- Good job. Now what? Yes, we can do the 5s again. Wow, that's nice. Wow, just 84. Easy as that. Equals 84 after all that. Very nice. Very nice. Easy, easy. All right, flipping the page. Let's get to something. Ooh, okay, okay. Why, do you remember 32? You are amazing. -8/5. Is so far, is that good for you? Listen, guys, I can't, I'm not a good babysitter. So if you're sitting here making a bunch of mistakes, you don't know something, you got to speak up. Yes, tell me what to do. That's right. And then convert that to now. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I want to hear. 3/17. All right, I'm happy. All right, -56. All right, -56. Hayden, what are you thinking? Make 56 over what? Nope, just over 1 because there's no decimal, right? And now do the reciprocal. So what would that be? Yeah, but don't forget the what? Yes. You with me now, right? All right, -1/56. Yes, and 35, reciprocal, -5. Perfect. All right, anybody have any questions with reciprocals? Anybody have any questions with reciprocals? And why do we do reciprocals? Because we use it when we do what? Divide. That's correct. So here we go. Davis, go ahead. Tell me what to do for 36.
I got 10/2.
Well, I don't care what you got. I'm asking you how to do it.
1/2 times 10/1.
And then don't forget to reduce.
Yeah,
So what can I reduce by?
you reduce by, they make it 10/5
Yep,
and the 2/1,
final answer.
and you get 5 of these.
Yes, 5/1, which is the same as
And a 4.
5. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll let you. Good for you, buddy. So tell me what to do here. Yes, 17/20, and then what? Times -10/3, right? All right, so tell me what can reduce. And that becomes a, yep. And final answer. And don't forget the negative. Perfect. Is that good enough, everybody? All right. Yes, Mr. Valdez, take me away. Rewrite it for me.
Okay, so it's 15/16 times 12/7.
Yes, sir. And now what?
You can divide 12/16 by 4,
Uh-huh.
so 12 will be 3 and 16 will be 4.
Beautiful.
and it would be 45.
Amazing. And don't forget the what? Yeah, a lot of people make mistakes on negatives tomorrow. So if you want an A, you don't make mistakes on the negatives. All right. Here we go. I'm good. 23/5 times 5/2. Yay. 1 and 1. Final answer, 23/2. Any issues? There it is. You good? You see it? Make sense? No questions? All right. You want to do the next one for me? Good for you. Yes. 3 times 10. 3 times 8. What's 3 times 8? No. Tell me what, just listen to what my question is. 3 times 10. That tell me, sorry. I mean, 3 times 8. There you go. Now 30 plus 24. There you go. Think it through. And then add 1. There you go, kiddo. 55/3. Now I have to write divided by. Now change the next one for me. Yes. Now you change it to 55/3, what? Times. You're awesome. Now what can I reduce? Yep, and that becomes a. Beautiful. Now what? 5s, right? It ends that they both ended. Yes. So 55 becomes a. And 25. Yep. And don't forget the what? Yes, negative. All right, negative. Come on, tell me. No. Don't tell me 18/5. That would mean I'm wrong. So you need to put your eyes up on the board and you need to find out where your mistake is, kiddo. That's how we do. And then add 1. Shh. This one right here. You with me? There's your mistake. That's what I'm trying to show everybody. I don't care what the wrong answer is. So if you don't have this answer, yours is wrong. So you look up on the board and you see the difference and find your mistake. when you learn to find your mistakes, it's much better. Me just telling you the right answer every time is not helpful. All right? But I like the way you did it on your own. You made a mistake. Now, every mistake you make, put a star by and then go back and redo it. All right. Good. I need some help. Go.
Enter negative 411 over 12 into a improper fraction.
Which is,
59 over 12.
you're amazing. 59 over 12.
And negative 4 and 5 6. As a fraction is 29, negative 29 over 6.
Beautiful. Now, is my answer going to be negative or positive?
Your answer is gonna be. positive.
Yeah, so do I have to worry about the negatives? No. All right, so now I'll rewrite it.
12 and 6 over 20.
You're doing great.
And then you cross all the 6 into a 1, and you cross all the 12 into a 2.
Very nice. Anything else? No. So 59 times.
Over 58.
You are amazing, kiddo. That's really good. 59 over 58. Easy, easy, easy. All right, I'm pretty happy. All right, now we get into the ERBs and SATs. All right, come on now. I want everyone to tell me what's 2 divided by 1/2. Most people say what? 1, but most people are what? Wrong. That is correct. Don't say 1. Take 2 pizzas and divide them in halves. How many pieces do you get? 4. That's right. 2 divided by 1/2 is not 1. It's what? 4. Because you should just know that because you're smart. But if you forget, you say, okay, division is multiplying by the reciprocal. So that means 2 times 2. So that's 4. Now, if I take half a pizza and I divide it by 2, you get what? 1/4. That is correct. If I have a half a pizza and I cut the half in half, I get a 1/4. Everybody should know that mentally. Anybody have any problems seeing that? Because I can show you, demonstrate. So correct answer is obviously what? A. All right. Bless you. All right, here we go. Now, who's going to waste time doing this problem? Not me either, because I'm smart and I'm just going to look at that and say, obviously the answer is what? Quinn. Obviously the answer is, now don't change your answer just because everybody else. Why? Stop. Listen to some intelligence. Here we go. What? So column B must be what? Column B, is it going to be positive or negative? And column A is definitely, therefore, B is greater. No. Everybody okay with B? Everybody okay with B? Does everybody understand how we just look at that and say, obviously the answer is B? All right, let's see how hard this one is. Uh-oh. Yes, tell me, please.
D,
Come on, really?
yes,
Why?
because A could be any number and B could be any number.
Exactly. They both could be the same number, right?
Yeah.
They both could be 1. So that's a very good observation. D. All right, finally got one right. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Patterns. Tell me, how did you get that? The denominators go by 4, adding 4 each time. Beautiful explanation. All right, everybody's good with 45? Anybody having trouble seeing the pattern? Ooh, this is one of my favorites. How many fifths are there in 5 2/5? Finley, you know this? What? What are you talking about? 27. Shh. Explain you. No, don't say, oh, defend your position. You are one. You are amazing. Very, very smart. Very smart. Right now, those guys who don't know that, right? Listen, I have what? How many pizzas? No, I have 5 pizzas, right? And I'm kind of lucky because I have an extra how many slices? 2. Come on, hold up for a second. Let me finish. So I have 2 extra slices. So each pizza has how many slices in it? 5. 5. There are 5 slices, correct? So he's 100% correct. So there's 27 fifths. So that means there are 27 slices. Everybody good with that? All right, that was a nice Oh, is that it? Wow, that was a really good job, guys. Hey, if you know this, you can get 100 on the test tomorrow. Yeah, I'll just put it in the grade book, okay? How's that? I'll just put it in the grade book. All right, good job. When does the bell ring? Someone help me.